Hate when people pass me on the right. I came in hot. I'm sorry, guys. How y'all doing? How you doing? Even though nobody's watching me, but whoever starts this video, they're going to just see me cussing and road raging. I think that's pretty organic. I think that's pretty awesome, considering that it is an extremely beautiful Friday evening. It's about 65 degrees of perfection. The sky is completely clear. I got off of work at a good time. You know, I started the podcast. Matter of fact, let me share this to the book right now. I always got to share this to the book. Give me 1 second, whoever's watching me. Come on. Oh my God. I said some crazy issue. I'm back. Just shared it to the book. This weekend warrior show. I got a lot of stuff going on, man. I'm going to be headlining at the River tonight in Wethersfield, Connecticut, 8 p.m. comedycraftbeer.com if you're interested in tickets. Very nice restaurant, very classy, good food, safe area, you know what I mean? Plenty of parking, you know. And it's going to be me. You know, I'm going to have some t-shirts in there. I'm going to have some Everybody Nemo green t-shirts. I'll have some It Is What It Is t-shirts. Hopefully, I have my Linktree stickers. I got to check my emails and see if they hit. I don't think they hit. If they didn't hit, I'll have them for tomorrow night's show. It's going to be dope. Beautiful night, man. I think it's going to be a great evening. I can feel it. I didn't really have, as far as jokes, I did some comedy last night at the Cantina in Middletown, Connecticut. That's the first time I've been on stage since last Saturday at my April Foolishness comedy show. And I had a good time. It's a nice spot. The Cantina is a nice, seems like it's an Italian-themed restaurant. Oh, you see I got the lapel mic, too. One thing I noticed, too, when I start these pods, the lapel, it clicks a lot. So I'm trying to figure out how to bypass that. It usually clicks a lot in the beginning, but then it stops popping, and there's no way of me knowing how it's doing. You know what I mean? Like, I have to rely on you guys to let me know how it sounds. So anybody that pop in, that's watching, if you want to just give me a little shout out, let me know what's going on, let me know how it sounds, that would be greatly appreciated. Since I've been doing the, I didn't fast, I fasted today. I fasted, you know, I did my 5 hours thing, but between this last 5 hours, I think by hour 3, I had some honey glazed almonds. It's not too bad, you know. I'm feeling way, 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 way better. My lower chakra area, my intestinal region is definitely improving. It's boosting my mood, boosting my energy. Really, really excited. Last night, I'm all over the place. My brain is it's scattered right now because I got a show in I'm thinking about what I did last night in a combination of I'm thinking about what I'm going to do tonight. Should I get a little messy? Let's just put it like this. Let's do it metaphorically. Sometimes you strive to get something. You strive to achieve. Let's say I'm gonna do this metaphorical because I'm gonna be cathartic, and I know exactly what I mean. But I don't like to put the personal situations out there too much. But sometimes you strive for a jewel. Like say, like you're digging through the mountains, and you're trying to get this beautiful ruby. And for whatever reason, like the mountain, the wilderness was too difficult to achieve what you were trying to reach, and you didn't quite get it, and it was giving you like a hard time to get to it. You know what I'm saying? It was out of reach. You had all the gear and the equipment, but for whatever reason, it just slipped through your fingers. You didn't quite get it, you know? And this real dense area, right? And so then, a couple of years later, you're traveling on this path. It's not as dense, And then you get this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful diamond. It just pretty much, you had the equipment that you used, and they were to get something that's like 1,000 times more worth than that ruby, you know? And so you got this beautiful diamond that's like 10 times worth more than said ruby. And then all of a sudden the ruby is finally available. But you have this diamond that's so much more of a higher worth. You look at the ruby like, I mean, it still has worth and value, but I got too much. I'm dealing with this diamond right now that I got to keep polishing, and I have to keep in tip-top condition. So I'm good. Somebody else can have that ruby. So I had that experience. I'm just keeping it vague. I'm gonna talk to AI about it and tell exactly what I mean. But I'm keeping it extremely vague. No disrespect to the ruby, but I had to work way too hard in that dense ass forest to not get it. And I had all the right gear and equipment, and it should have made itself available to me. It didn't. But this diamond had the same equipment. I still had to travel for the diamond or whatever. But the diamond, once I achieved it, it was worth way more than that ruby that gave me a hard time that I didn't even have. But once I finally had the diamond, now the ruby gonna try to make itself available. No. Nope. I'll enjoy this diamond very much. Very vague story, makes no sense. But what I'm trying to essentially say is, sometimes you work hard for something like earthly terms. You ever try to you graduated college or you got work experience, you're trying to get a job. And that particular job gives you to run around, you know what I'm saying, and they offer you, let's say out the gate, they offer you $23 an hour. But they give you a hard time for whatever, you're qualified, but for whatever reason, they just don't hire you. And so you're like, cool. You take your same experience, you get hired by another job. You actually, you know, the job that was giving you to run around for $23 an hour, this other job is worth $10 an hour more. They giving you $33 an hour. So you just got hired, you're in orientation. Matter of fact, you done finished your 90-day probationary period. Your benefits kicked in, your 401k, everything kicked in, everything's smooth. You understand the job. You're understanding the job at the 33 an hour job. And now all of a sudden, the job that's 23 an hour want to call you, hey, we got a position open. You can come by and work now. No, thank you. Because this other place actually appreciates me much, much more. What the fuck is going on? Like, everybody driving slow. This new place appreciates me much, much more, and it wasn't as stringent or difficult of a process of being hired. You have to find somebody else because clearly I was overqualified. That's what it really came to. I was overqualified for the position. That's probably why you gave me the runaround. You made it seem like I wasn't qualified enough. But once I got the new job and I'm clearly making more money, now you want to offer me that salary at 23 an hour? No. So I had that moment last night. It felt really, really good to be in a situation where you tried to achieve something and you were overlooked, and then you achieved something much greater a couple years later, and the situation that you tried to achieve that overlooked you had to find out that you have a much better situation, and you no longer need their employment. It's a great feeling. And even if current job, everything ends at one point or another. So if the current job, it comes to a situation where they no longer need my services, I've built a standard to where it has to be 33 an hour, metaphorically, or better. I'm not going to go below 33, and I damn sure ain't going to go to 23. If I go back to the 23 because the 33 let me go, the 23 going to have to raise the pay, is all I'm saying, man. They have to either meet or exceed where I'm at right now, or no. I know I'm not making any kind of sense, but I'm making sense to myself, and AI will understand it once I put it. I always put my videos into AI the next day and assess and analyze. I assess and analyze, whatever it is that I was talking about. But I got to show it. So, I had a fun time doing comedy last night, working on some new jokes. I got, tonight, we're going to be at the river. I already said the link, and I'll be at the river tomorrow night as well. And from what I heard, it's doing pretty well ticket-wise on Saturday. I'm not sure about tonight, but I would imagine if the gig was canceled, I would have got a notification by now. I can't see them. And it's a really nice night, and people go to that club every weekend to enjoy comedy. So I think we're gonna be good. I just gotta get home. I gotta get home, get all this stuff out of the car, take a quick shower, take a nap. When I wake up, I got my bag is already ready with all my t-shirts and stuff like that for the show. So that's already ready, you know what I mean? And then just get ready. I can't believe how better my stomach feels. This is amazing, man. This is amazing. I think my body's finally almost healed. We grasping for straws right now, though. For time, I'm only 12 minutes. I want to at least give y'all 20. This is terrible, but if the Weekend Warrior may be a 15-minute show, then hey, that's what it was meant to be. I do not try to force the issue. Before, like the night of a show, I don't go over jokes. That's just I don't. I honestly don't. My thing. I've been preparing for this for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Everything is locked in my brain. I pretty much have an idea of what I want to do for a set, and I'm at the point in my career right now. I don't like going over jokes like right before the show. That's like studying for a test, like the day of the test. It's like, if I'm not prepared, if I had all this time, somebody, Rocket Man, no, I'm not going to do no jokes. I had all this time to prepare for the test, and I'm going to try to cram and study the day of. No, whatever I put in my brain, once that clock starts and once that paper is put in front of me, whatever's going to come out is what's going to come out. Rocket Man he just said, do some jokes. After I finished saying, I'm not doing no jokes. You know what I'm saying? You see, that's people, man. You see how people are? You tell them what you're not going to do, but they still try to force you to do it anyway. They probably didn't like this video. They probably did not subscribe or nothing. They just popped in and said, jokes, we want jokes. No, you ain't getting no jokes. You're not getting nothing because I said so. I do what I want to do on a Tap In podcast, and this is the Weekend Warrior, and this is what it's gonna be. Hopefully, I can sell all my merch, make it like $500, then I get a room with a jacuzzi so that I can copulate with my woman while eating cheeseburgers. Have you ever copulated with a woman or a guy, whatever you into, whilst eating cheeseburgers with the jacuzzi bubbles blowing on your nether regions and bacon is floating in the whirlpool of water? So you eating a baconated cheeseburger in the jacuzzi, and some of the condiments fell in the water and are swirling in the bubbles while you giving your ladies services from the back. Have you ever experienced? You said that's a joke right there. Yes, I'm a comedian. This is what I do. Have you ever just imagine that? You in the bubbles with burgers and booty cheeks It's like, and you're like, and you're munching, and you're chewing, and you're hitting from the back, and you're munching, and you're chewing, and you're hitting from the back, and it's splashing, and it's sloshing, and it's buns in the water that's floating. You got buns floating while you're holding buns at the same time. If I sell all my merchandise, I'm going to make this come true. I'm going to film it, but I'm not going to put it on YouTube because my channel would definitely get banned for having pornography with a Hispanic woman that's petite and food simultaneously with the whirlpool and the bacon and the bubbles and burgers all at the same time. The burger's going to be soggy. It's going to be a little bit of soap on the buns, hers and the ones I'm eating. And I can eat buns while eating buns. That's crazy right there, right? I can eat buns while eating buns. I'm literally trying to kill time because my goal is to always give you friends at least 20 minutes, at least 20 minutes of entertainment. I am completely babbling right now. I'm talking about copulating in a jacuzzi with my lady while eating Wendy's. That is absolutely insane. I might just riff this tonight. I said I wasn't going to do no jokes, but you challenged me, so I started talking. Rocket Man P4G challenged me, and I said I wasn't going to do no jokes, and I wound up having this ridiculous stream of consciousness talking about eating a Baconator in a jacuzzi while giving my girl back shots. If I'm not on the verge of becoming one of the greatest comedians of all time, because I did this while driving in my car on my way to Big Y to get a much needed snack. I'm one of the greatest comedians of all time already, yo. I think I'm potentially one of the greatest. Did not write this down. Will definitely remember this. To trigger this joke in my head, all I gotta do is remember Wendy's, jacuzzi, t-shirts, my lady. And I did not curse one time while doing it. To do dirty jokes without using swear words, that makes you a special individual. Hopefully y'all can hear me good. I think Rocket Man is the only person that is watching me. If you could not hear me, like, let me hold the lapel like how y'all do it. How y'all be doing it. If you're watching me and if the if the audio was terrible, I'm more than sure that you would let me know, man. Yo, y'all have yourselves a good weekend. I don't know where you're at in the world, or if you're in the New England area. It is. I never check the weather, but it's very nice today, so I'm going to assume it's going to be nice for the weekend. Six Flags New England is open. Go to Six Flags. Go to Lake Compounce. Enjoy this life in existence, man. Have your cookouts. Get drunk. Have whatever. You know what I'm saying? Have some freak offs. Baby oil Diddy. Who know the whole purpose is to enjoy this experience, man, of existence. Enjoy this experience of existence. As I tell all my up-and-coming comedians, there is no such thing as writer's block. If the comedy gods are not giving you anything new to create, that is their way of telling you to work on the things they already gave you. Stay away from the nonsense. Stay away from the foolishness. Stay away from the gossip. Stay away from the rumors. Stay away from the negativity and focus on the funny. Life is not something that happens in spite of you. Life is an experience to behold. Lead with love. Ride this thing until we transverse and transform to whatever else we are going to become, because we were something before we got here, and we are something right now, and we will be something once we dissipate go back to our atomic levels and recycle into something else. Yes, I'm babbling. I'm having high talk without being high, but this comedy makes me high. Love every single last one of my celestial brothers and sisters. I gave you 20 minutes. That's all I'm giving you. Have yourself a wonderful weekend, my warriors. Peace.